Yeah. What's up, people? It's your man Black Cobra back once again with the Real Life Show. Shouts out to my man Turbo in the chat. What's up, brother? And shouts out to You Stride. My man, ain't seen you in a minute. He said, what's up? Still going strong. Yo, I ain't been doing it in a while. I just started coming back. But yeah, good to see you, man, in here. Oh, Amped Electric Games. What's up? Yo, what's up, Seth? How you guys doing? They're down there at Northwest Electric Fest. I was trying to get down there. I almost bought a ticket today to go tomorrow. Almost. But I forgot I got some construction starting at my house tomorrow. And if I leave, won't be a good look. Won't be a good look. I'm already in the doghouse. I don't want to be more in the doghouse. Mr. Rexy, what's up? All right, before further ado, let me bring in my co-host, the one, the only, Showtime. What's up? What's going on, Ash?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yo,
Let's
chilling,
update
chilling.
them.
Yeah. We got to give
Yeah.
y'all some info. So we just gonna we just wanted to talk again. There's a lot going on. The rally's coming up, and we're excited once again. It's like I feel like we just did it, and like it's back around again. It's like quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like super fast. I'm like, okay, we back again. Once is the incredible.
Uh,
let's
uh,
let's
uh.
do it. Yeah, so I'm happy. I'm happy to be bringing it back around again, and I want to talk EUC stuff because I've been missing out. Y'all know if y'all been watching my socials, pickleball has got me real quick. The bug, I got the bug. I got the pickleball bug, and I ain't alone. Showtime's in it too. the pickleball has got us.
I'm still with the PEV hard body, but yes, pickleball. It's Seth. I apologize. Yes.
But we here, like legit. Yo, Seth said Showtime. Yo.
Showtime!
Yeah, definitely gotta get it back in. It's time. I finally got on a good ride. Um, I went out with Mike Mack, Angel, and Mike Two. I don't even know Mike Two's last name. I was calling him Mike Two. Nice
Yeah,
dude.
the little Mike.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
dude. We had a good ride. We rode from Springfield. They rode from Connecticut, I think Bloomfield, to Springfield, Mass. And then we rode from here,
Okay.
which we tried to go to Theodore's, but Theodore's was closed. So we couldn't get Theodore's. I
Oh.
was like, ah. So we rode to Southwick. All the way we passed by the Wick. We was like, shouts out to the Wick. And we went by it and we went to the Rail Trail Ale House, the restaurant that we go
Oh.
to eat while we're at the Wick. I mean, while we're doing the Real Life Rally. They were happy to
Right.
see us as usual. Everybody had all the questions. Yo, what is that? All the questions in the world. But it is what it is. It was nice. It was nice. But Showtime didn't get a chance to make the ride, unfortunately. And
Dog.
yeah, so we was trying to go to Canada. I talked about. We got to update them. We were supposed to be in Canada last weekend. Me and Showtime was going to Canada to the Electric Games in Canada and Quebec. We were supposed to be there. Everything all getting ready. My car still packed. I still ain't unpacked the shit in it. I had all my stuff packed. And then what happened, Show? Tell me.
I had doggy duties. Duties. Yes, as in big poo. And I'm
Yeah.
still dealing with that. So, I guess it was good that I didn't go. Because I was thinking like, is this gonna be a 1 day thing? Should I have went and it was gonna be over? Nope, I'm still dealing with it. So I guess it was a good choice to not go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
next time, next time.
Yeah. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. We trying to make it to these events, and we're gonna keep trying, people. We're gonna keep trying, because we definitely want to represent, not just Cobra and Showtime, but also Real Life Rally. We're trying to bring things. I had the Real Life Rally tent, and every in Canada we were giving
Yeah.
away a race ticket to the winner, and I was trying to do all that and be there. I was just but her dog got sick, and I wasn't I wasn't geared up to go by myself to Canada.
Yeah.
uh,
Listen, I had the gas ready. I had cleaned out the car. I had everything in the garage ready for the swap when I got out of work. And hours before we were supposed to leave, I couldn't do it.
yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, she had to take the dog to the vet. She was up all night with him, all kind of stuff. She's researching stuff, trying to see what's wrong, and yeah, she was
Yeah.
all upset. So she when she hit me and was like, "Yo, I can't go," and I was like, "What?" Like I was heartbroken. But then she told me why, and I was like, "Well, I get it. I get it." So Curtis said, "Man, you should have come. We would have loved to see you all, man." Curtis, I was there. I was in my head. I was already in Canada. Like that's how deep it was. But
Oh yeah.
it happened. And then tomorrow, same thing. I was like, you know what? I got a guy to cover my shift. I can go to Northwest Electric Fest. I'm going. I'm going. I was online buying a ticket. And then I came home. She's like, what are you talking about? The builders are going to be here in the morning. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, damn. They got a dumpster dropping off tomorrow. They're ripping up my whole backyard, my deck, and rebuilding it. And she's like, so you just going to leave me here with that? And I was like, no. No,
Absolutely.
no. All right. All right. I tried. I was like, well, they could call me.
FaceTime me. Yeah.
That's what I said. She's like, okay. Yeah. Oh, you I said there's fire in Canada. Yeah, there's fire in Canada now. But I don't think there was no fire when I was going. When we would have been
That
in and
was
out.
last weekend. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
We would have been in
Yeah,
and
don't
out.
predict the future. We would have
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah, we would have been good. We would have been good. And shouts out to Canada. Positive thoughts and prayers to everybody dealing with the wildfires in Canada because I know they're bad
Yeah.
because even here the sky changed colors. There was smoke in this. I was like, this is coming from Canada, way over here. So shouts out to you guys. I hope everything went well. Curtis, how'd it go? There were some serious fast racers there this year. Okay, did you race, Curtis? And
Awesome.
if so, how'd you do? Let us know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad it went well. I'm glad it went well. I knew it would. We got a lot of positive people in our community. A lot of positive people in our community, and I appreciate them all, man. I just you guys know how positive I am, and I just love to meet my positive vibes, meeting other people's positive vibes, and it's just wonderful. It's a great feeling, and I still enjoy all the events. Oh, okay. I just got another. Oh yeah, he raced. He said, "How'd you do, bro?" Um, I just got another invite to go to Cali again for the AVS, and it's in September, and I have a cruise in September, and I was like, oh no, I pulled up the calendar. I can go to AVS, come home, and the next day I leave for my cruise. I was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, all right, this one was meant to be. So I got to get somebody to cover my shift. And I work at a pickleball place, people. I retired from the police and military. Now I work at a pickleball place, share and joy. So, but yeah, I should be able to get out to Cali. Green Master Mike was asking. He hit me up, and I said, dude, I actually can go. Um, Sensei Vegan's going to be out there with him, and I forgot who else. He mentioned a couple other people. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll be a good time. It's always a good time. Go out there and see my man Roger, and um, I'm sure. I think Don will be there. Get to see Don. I haven't seen Don in a long time, and Marty. Get to see Marty. Yeah, everybody out in Cali. I love those guys out there, so it'll be good to see them out there. Um,
Good vibes.
oh, Curtis said he hurt his ankle and he missed the mass race. Had a good time, but no finals. Oh man, sorry to hear that, brother. How's your ankle now? I hope it's okay, cause I don't want you to
Real life.
get yeah Wheel Life Rally. Come see us. Come see us. Stan said
So
Carnival
talk.
Cruise Line. I heard it. Carnival gets
Oh,
rowdy. No, actually, this time for the first time, I'm going on Margaritaville Cruise Line because they offer free military cruises. So I went
mm,
there because it was supposedly a free cruise for military, it ends up being a super discount, but it's not exactly free. But it's crazy discount. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Oh, Green Master Mike is here. What's up, Green Master Mike? Yeah, so he's yeah. I was just telling him, Mike, I think I'm gonna make it to Cali. Um, what do you say? You hate that the chat doesn't all land in here? From the chat groups. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got tons of groups. You know what I mean? Group chats and stuff. Hit them up. Yo, drop the link in the chats. And you're back now. What did you do? Go race Turbo and come back? He went for a race and he came back. Uh, yeah, everybody's good, man. It's good to see you. We're doing good over here. We were just talking about how we missed going to Canada. We were planning it, couldn't go, and then Northwest Electric Fest. I was supposed to be leaving tomorrow to go to that. Can't go. So and
Yeah.
oh, so Turbo can't make it either. Vegans in the house. Yeah, AVS, let's
Hello.
go. Let's go. I'm going vegan. I'll be there. Um, I don't think Showtime's gonna make it this year, but she's trying, right? I'm a,
I'm definitely trying. I've
yeah,
cut back a lot from the coaching,
yep,
and I'm trying to get more, seen around the state. And
yeah.
you said now it's still in the works because I definitely miss China because you planned that all in a week and a half, and I don't
Hmm.
have that kind of play time. But
Hmm.
yeah, I'll definitely try to make something overseas as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So,
Yeah,
um,
inshallah.
yeah. Uh, oh, he's taking care of his son. Okay, you get a pass on that, Turbo. You know you always get a pass on that. And tell your wife I said hello. Give her a great big hug and a kiss from me because she's an amazing person. You guys are a great couple. Love you both. So um, on the EUC front, real quick. So oh wait, Curtis said just a sprain. I'm heading out to TEF One, New Jersey. Okay, so not wheel life this year. Okay, I understand. But next year I will come out my retirement year. Last 6 months on the service. Okay, all right. I'm gonna hold you to that, Curtis. We'll see you next year then. Yeah, a lot of street racers are gonna go to TEF One. But if you're not racing, come to Wheel Life Rally. Come see us. 3 tracks and all the fun. So, but yeah, partnered with Next Gen Mobility. Shouts out to Rob at Next Gen, and he sent the Eon out to me.
Yes.
I couldn't get the Xeno because Roger and um, those guys out in Cali have it, Marty and those guys. So, but and also was going to New York too. But I do have the Eon. I know I'm months late, but I'm finally getting a hold of this wheel. My first NOSFET wheel to be demoing, and dude, oh my god, yo, I was like, wow, this thing is fast. It's like zippy, like quick. Like, it's not high speed fast, but zippy. I was like, whoa, vroom, vroom, okay, let's go. Because it's little and got a decent motor. And yeah, the voltage and everything is good. So that thing is nice. So, I mean, I can't wait for you to get to ride it, Show. You ain't get a chance to ride it yet.
Well, I would love to write it. What are some of the positives about the
The,
like?
so the
Is it
EI,
off-roading?
yeah,
Yeah.
it comes with a nice knobby tire, but they offer 3 different tires on it. They offer the
Mm,
off road, the street tire, or their hybrid tire. That's both. And if I had a choice, I would choose the hybrid tire.
okay.
That's just me. I like the idea of being able to do both because that's my thing. I love to go off road, but I like to do it impromptu. You know what I mean? Um, I went out on that ride and on the wheel just to go for a ride, and I was like, "Yo, this is dope." But all I did was zip around the neighborhood, zipping, zipping. I went through the park, and then I was like, I see a woods trail. I'm like, this thing is so zippy, I can't help but go out on the woods trail. It's
Yeah.
got 151 volts. 1300 watt hours and a 2200 watt motor, and it's on a small wheel. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
I think it's like an 18-inch tire, and it's the size almost just a little bigger than the Arrow. You remember how small the Arrow was, so it's a little bigger than the
Yeah.
Arrow, and it's got more power. So I was like, oh, whoa, let's go. I love it. Okay. Oh, Roger said, yeah, I have the next gen Xeno. Marty has the one from eWheels. Okay. The Xeno is really good. At first, I thought the price was high. It is priced right. Yeah, for what you get, right? Um, that's what I was feeling about the Eon. I was like, yeah, I don't know about these little wheels. I don't like little wheels, guys. I
Right.
like to do the big guy review. I like to, push on wheels like, okay, bang on it like, okay, can you take all this weight? You know what I mean? I'm like, so I'm used to that. I don't like the little wheels, but I was like, whoa, okay. So I'm riding the Eon going, if the Eon is this good, the Xeno must be dope because it's a bigger wheel. So I can't wait to hit that one up next. And I'm looking at the size
Nice.
here. You know, the um, the Xeno is just, even though it's got less voltage, we went over that. I know everybody heard that
Right.
it's instead of the 2P configuration, it's the 4P configuration, so it still pushes out the power that you need. Still 2,200 watt hours, 2,500 watt motor, so it's more powerful, and it's 29.99, whereas the Eon is 22.99. So I think they're good prices and good wheels. Um, and Greenmaster Mike says, "How are you liking the new Xeno, bro? With the 20-inch tire, the Eon? Yeah, I got the Eon with the 18-inch tire. I'm loving it. That's what I was saying. I'm loving it. I think it's a great little wheel. I know. I think you got the Arrow, Greenmaster Mike, and you were saying you love it. It's a great wheel to keep in the car. I think, you know, the Eon is even better. Like I'm like, yes, a great wheel to keep in the car. Um, Showtime and I were hosting a pickleball event at the park Saturday, and I brought my wheel out, but I brought my Sherman L. It was a little big to have out and have people seeing and show people, and nobody could try. It's just a little too big for people. But something smaller
Yeah.
that they could jump on and maybe I could teach real quick, give them a little lesson. The Eon would have been real nice, real nice, you know. Um, so if you saw the video that I posted, um, he said, "Show what you're riding." Matter of fact, I think I can pull that up real quick. A little clip, not of me riding it, but just of it here, because the riding clip is actually the 360
Mm.
footage is right here, so I might be able to pull that up too. Um,
Pull it
what's
up.
up with you, Show? What are you riding right now, Showtime?
Listen, we don't talk about what I'm riding. I'm still riding the Master version 4. Mostly just because the newer wheels, the weight
Mm-hmm.
is a lot heavier. Not that the specs are great, but for 60 miles an hour and the wheels less than 100 pounds, it's just where I live at. The newer wheels are just a little bit too heavy for my liking.
Mm.
But the smaller new wheels are more appealing, but we just haven't been into off-roading lately. But I think that's more where I'll be going for my next wheel.
Well, you're definitely gonna like it. That's for sure. Um, as soon as we get together, I don't know what's today, Wednesday. I know I'll see you Saturday, but
Yeah.
if not before, then Saturday you're gonna enjoy it. That's for sure. All right, stand by. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick. Um, all right, Mike, here you go. Is that?
Greatness.
Let me turn that volume off. You don't need that. So let me see. I think let me see where I was here now. Here you can see. I don't know. I was having fun.
There
I
it
was
is.
going in the woods. This is me going into the woods. And there we go.
Oh,
Zipping through
that
the
green looks good
woods.
though.
Yo, that green,
Yeah,
right? That green is dope. My man has some dogs. And of course, I had to stop and talk to him. Um, his dogs are nice. And I was like, my dogs would be barking. I mean, my dog would be barking and going crazy. But look at that. That's the Eon. That's the Eon people right there.
that's nice.
It, I think it looks so good.
Yeah, it doesn't look tiny on you.
No, I was like, and I expected it to be tiny. I was like, it's gonna be too small. But I was like, nah, this is pretty dope. I was like, this wheel is just enough. The only thing is, if you look, you can see my feet are close to the ground because it doesn't have as
Yeah.
much pedal clearance as I would like. So I was clipping things in the woods. I was like, eh. So
Mm.
I didn't like that,
Mm.
you know. But if when I got out here, let me get me back out on the street. I definitely was having a good time with it. And first time on it, so of course I'm taking it easy. I ain't trying to go crazy because first time on it, you don't want to be doing nothing. You want to wait, make sure you know the wheel well before you start doing nut stuff. So, um,
Mm.
but yeah, that's the Eon. I'm digging it. I'm definitely digging it. So Roger says that Eon is a fun ride. Oh no, that's Amp. Seth said Eon's a fun ride, but Roger says the Xeno checks all the boxes. Um, but is the Xeno fast enough? That's the only thing. I feel like it for a 20-inch wheel. I feel like it should be a little bit faster. But how do you feel, Roger? Do you feel like it goes fast enough for that size wheel? Um, yeah, next gen is a great place to buy. Um, don't
Mm.
get me wrong. I love e wheels. They've always stood by us. But next gen is another good place to buy wheels. He's doing a good job taking over, and
All right.
his story is very sad. The owner died and left him the company. That's just crazy. Cancer, and he was trying to
Ah,
keep it afloat, and he's doing it. Um, so
that's
longer.
awesome.
That's good news. Longer wait, more testing, better QC. Oh, he was talking about uh, Bigode because he said something up here. Bigode is having issues getting all the SIC MOSFETs they are using. The new board should be crazy good and 99.9% not going to try to kill you the way the old style MOSFETs would. That's good.
Mm.
Um, Production is going to take longer than expected because of that. I understand. I understand, and I'm okay with it. Um,
For quality, for sure.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, and Roger says, we all trust these wheels with our lives. This new board won't betray us. Well, that's good. 50 miles an hour, and you said that's fast enough? Okay. It feels fast enough on the wheel. Because I guess I feel like, well, what was the top speed on the OG Sherman? I think it was about
I,
the same. It was
yeah,
about
I think it was about the same. You
45,
could push
50
it a
was,
little.
yeah.
Yeah, that
So,
was always the range in that era of wheels.
yeah. So I guess that's not bad. I guess we're just spoiled now, P6, Sherman L, uh, ET Max, the wheels have just got faster and faster and faster. So I guess I'm just spoiled. But I think for that price, the Xeno you know, would be a dope wheel. The only thing is, like they said, is that piece missing. So I know that Grizzly makes a side kit cover up all the sexy looking wheel, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, I have the Eon. It has. I put the Grizzly pads on it. Matter
Mm.
of fact, let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, this I have this, but I don't have the pads on it here.
Eric. Eric, right? From Grizzly?
Yeah, Eric. Yep. Or Arik. We always say Eric, but it's Arik. Um, so yeah, you can see here the um, the Eon up close. It looks good. It has that green. It's not quite my green, but it's yellowish green, but it's Grizzly's green, and it's dope. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that then I put the
Looks
Grizzly
good.
pads on it, and I was like, okay, works for me. Uh, it's got the laser cut. Um, what's the name there? Velcro, and even though it has the curves, the Grizzly pads have soft corners, so you can mold it, and it wraps around it a little bit, so you can actually still use those. Which is a good thing.
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely a good
How
thing.
were how were those pedals on your feet?
Good. As a matter of fact, hold on, right here. So I mean, if you guys, I know you guys seen it by now, but the pedals come and they're small. If you take everything off, show you would like the pedals because they're small enough for you. She got them tiny
Yeah.
feet. You know, don't get me wrong. She got some thick feet, but she they they not long. So your tiny feet will fit on the pedals, but then they come with these that you can put
Oh
right
wow.
over the top of the pedal, and it turns the pedal. This would turn the pedal into a medium-sized pedal, and this is medium, and I have the large ones already on it, and it goes over the top of the pedal, and then a couple of screws, I think, and that's it right here, and that's it. And I'm like, wow, so that's dope. So you can already swap and get the right size. So the only thing I didn't like was, like I said, the pedal height. You can't really tell in that photo, but
Yeah.
it could be higher. It would be good if it was a little higher. That's the only
I
thing I
mean,
didn't like.
maybe my weight to your weight, it might be a little bit higher because it's a smaller wheel.
Um, the suspension holds pretty good though, but I know what you mean. I'm pushing
Okay.
it down, so maybe here's a
It's a
little
smaller wheel.
video. Um, you can see a little video uh, of me. So you see the pedals. See how big they look now because they have
Mm.
the large cover on them.
Mm.
And I'm sharing that. Can you see it too, show, or you have it open on something else?
No, I'm looking.
Okay, you can see it. All right, so
Yeah.
um, that is, I like it. I think they did a good job with it, so I'm all over it. Uh, OG Sherman hit 50 miles an hour GPS on accident, almost died.
Yeah. I think Jeremy got his a little over 50. That's what I remember. And but the pedal clearance, remember, because he had the not Neo no, well,
Nyla
what were those
Nova.
pedals?
Yeah.
Nyla
And I
Novas.
remember because he had used the
Yeah.
kit to raise his pedals up. And he thought that was going to get me, but it didn't get me. I still took him out at the Wheel Life Rally indoor race. That's right. Took out the OG
Yeah.
Sherman with the V11. With the
Listen,
V11. Me, him, and
and I was
Showtime was
placing on the
battling. You
yeah, I
was,
was placing on the MSX. How about that?
yup.
84 volt.
Yo,
Yeah.
you was getting it in with your ass sitting down all low to the ground and leaning forward and shit.
Yeah, that was a squat. I wasn't sitting down. That was just like the good
That
gym
was
days.
that was wild. It was wild because I remember. So when we had the indoor rally, all three of us we won our heats. We did three different heats, and we were each the winners in each different heat. So then we had to race for the grand championship, and we're racing on an indoor go kart track. She has the MSX. Uh, Jeremy had the OG Sherman with the raised Nylanov pedals, and I had the
Yeah.
V11 that had just come out. And we were
With like a
racing, and
19-inch clearance.
yo, the clearance was crazy on that V11, yo, and like, I got like frustrated a little bit because Showtime was ahead of me, Jeremy was ahead of me, and I was like, fuck, they're ahead of me. And then y'all was grabbing the pole and slingshotting around. I was getting pissed. I was like, quit playing with me. Y'all cheating. They was like, nope. I was like, oh, man. I was so mad. I was like, I'm catching them. I'm going to catch them. I was cornering on that V11 better than both of them because that V11 was so high. Pedal clearance was high. I could corner real tight, taking those go-kart track corners. And all I had, I said, I just need to take them on the straightaway. They can't get me on the corners. I just need to get them on the straightaway. We had just enough laps for me to get past both of them, and Jeremy was still scrape, scrape, scrape. And Showtime was scrape, scrape, scrape. I scraped them pedals, baby. My V11 ain't scraping.
Yeah, every turn, all you heard was scrape, scrape, and we were just holding on, like, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. That was amazing.
So,
Right. To be
uh,
determined.
to be yeah, Stan was asking, would the channel recommend the Panther? So the Panther um, in China was one of the best wheels I had ridden in a long time. But for some
Right.
reason, and I don't know, maybe Roger knows if there was a difference, when they shipped it out, I rode two different people's Panthers here, and I didn't care for the way it felt. Something about the balance felt different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what felt different to me, but in China, I rode the prototype Panther, and I was in love. I was like, "Oh, I'm getting that wheel," but somehow it just didn't do it for me. Um, so I ultimately didn't get it. But it's a great wheel, huge, great lights, great distance, great power. But if you're gonna get a Begode, you might want to wait for the new one, the X Max. You might want to wait for that one. I don't know. That's gonna be Roger saying they're having their better controllers than that, so it won't drop you and stuff. So more reliability is always the way to go. And if Begode is doing
Mm.
something to give us more reliability, I would take the more reliability. So Panther's a good one. Not saying it's not. I'm sure you'll love it. But if I had to choose between the Panther and the Oryx right now, I would choose the Oryx. That's just me. Even though the
Yeah.
Panther has better lighting, I rode them both, and I liked the ride of the Oryx better than I did the ride of the Panther. That's just me. Showtime. I don't think you've ridden those wheels, have you?
I gotta. I didn't ride the Panther because the kid blew his up.
Yep.
But I
Amped.
gotta. Yeah. I got on the Oryx. I mean, they're nice wheels. They're just not for me. I mean, I put on a little bit of pounds here, but the wheels are just a bit too heavy for my liking. Um,
So I mean, it's like I said, it does get a thumbs up. Panther does get a thumbs up. So if that was the one you're deciding, is it good or not? It's good. I'm just
yeah.
giving you options because I'm thinking off the top of my head. I'm always thinking what's the best. Damn, I'm choking. Um, so EUCXR says that I ride the Panther and it's pretty badass. I believe you.
Yeah.
Like I said, the way it was kitted up in China, I loved it. I think they made some changes, and I think maybe I had to change the pedal height again on the ones that were here or
Mm.
something. But they felt off balance. The balance didn't feel right to me on the ones that were stateside. Mm.
Yeah, I think it was the battery configuration that was different. I remember that.
Something's different, and it's crazy because Mike Mack has the Panther. And he loves it. He was riding it, but then he just got the Oryx. And I said, dude, why did you get the Oryx when you got the Panther? And you know why he did? The big dude Josh that I took the wheel. Remember, I met him and let him try it. He
Hmm.
bought it,
Oh.
but he bought it. He was gonna walk the dog and ride the wheel on its own, and he felt like the wheel was just too big for him to. Even though he's 6'5" or 6'6",
I thought it was 6'6".
big
Yeah.
dude. I mean, if you watch the video of me letting him ride it, he towers over me, right? But it didn't work for him. He was like, it's bigger than I thought. I can't walk the dog with this wheel. So he sold it to Mike. I was like, what?
Hmm.
I would have bought it, but not like I need another one. Speaking of that, if anybody wants an ET Max, um, or an X Way, I guess I could sell them both. They're like brand new. I've
Yeah.
only ridden them a few times. Let me know. Hit me up. Um, the new Begode app is awesome. The Sherman L with the Lynx S motor. Mike what is it? So Christian, say Christian. I forgot we say Mike's last name. He built one. They call it Shelly. Yeah, I saw that on your on you and Sensei show. That was pretty dope. The Shelly. Um, you didn't tell me you were selling your Falcon. Oh boy, putting it out
Yeah,
there.
I love the size of the wheel. It's got like the knobby tire on it. I love it. The suspension is great. I just want a different small wheel. That's all.
Oh boy. What AI viewers stream boo dot? What the hell is that? AI viewers? Yeah, that is not good.
What chat is that in?
I don't know. It's in here, but it doesn't tell me. Oh, that's why. Because I'm streaming on two different YouTube
Yeah.
channels, but I'm also streaming on Twitch. So that's from
Okay.
Twitch. So I ain't gonna worry about it. Whatever.
All
Um,
right.
but yeah, it's crazy. All of the wheels that are out right now, all of the small wheels. So I understand if you sell your Falcon right now because the Eon you would love. I think,
Yeah,
and you wanted the Arrow, but the Eon you would
I
really, I think
did.
you would love. Is Leaper Kim outselling Begode? I think right now they are. They're first of all they're incredible wheels, but I think right now they're outselling them because Begode's having issues getting their chips, so they're not putting a whole bunch out right now. Their new stuff, and
Mm,
Leaper Kim's just really good. This is just really, really, really good. So six in one, half dozen in the other.
right.
um, did I see that? How come I don't see that?
Put a poll up and see what folks think. I feel like Begode riders will always be Begode riders, even if there are better wheels. There's different reasons why.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the chat over there. I'm like, did I see all those messages? I feel like if
No, because they're not here.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, where are they? I think
Yeah,
that's
they're
what
not in
Roger was
YouTube.
talking about. I can't see all of them in the main chat. I can see them on the show over here when I look at them, but when I look in mine, I can't see them. Huh,
No.
that's weird. It's probably because I'm overachieving, streaming to too many damn channels. But
Right.
yeah, I'm loving it. Um, I think that it is absolutely amazing everything that Leaper Kim has done. I think they only made one pitfall. Um,
Mm.
what was the one after the OG Sherman that shall not be named? Um, oh,
Ooh.
I love the look of it, but it turned out bad. Guys, what was the wheel
Yeah.
after the Sherman? The other wheel that Leaper Kim came out with that didn't do well. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. And of course, it looked like a tank again, and it was dope. It looked better than any wheel at the time, but it did not do well. Too many issues and
I-
problems. That was their only flop.
Yeah.
And now Nosfet is stepping up and kicking ass. They got some gorgeous wheels, and it's really amazing to see what they're doing. Um, but I am. So do me a favor, guys. Anybody that's in here, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the like button real quick on the video for me. Um, obviously, that helps them to put the video out to more people. So I appreciate it if you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. I
Like.
like. Um, yeah, I definitely think that these wheels are they're out there. I mean, does anybody else feel like the wheels have surpassed expectation? Because that's what I feel like right now. I feel like the wheels are so amazing, but I feel like they've surpassed expectation, especially obviously with the P6. I mean, has anybody really hit 90 on it yet? I know that we were in the 70s and 80s, but I don't know if anyone's actually hit 90 on it. Abrams, that was it, Roger. Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you. It was the Abrams. I
You
had
know,
it and I
it was
just was.
driving me nuts that I couldn't remember what the freaking wheel was. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Abrams. That wheel, I was in love with the look of that wheel. It had that 22-inch. I was like, yes, because I was a
Yeah. It
um
had the name.
Monster Pro. I loved the Monster Pro. So then the veteran Abrams, I was like, yo, that tank is, let's go. But no,
Yeah.
it did not turn out well. It did not turn out well. So in the chat, real quick, everybody's in here. Tell me what you're riding right now. What wheel are you riding? Throw it in the chat. What wheel are you riding? Um, if you're riding multiple, tell me the ones that you like the best. One you like the best that you're riding right now. I told my mom I'm not useless. You crazy, Roger. The Abrams said off road on the side. Yep, it had the dopest look. Like they put together one of the best looking wheels. Still to this day, I look at it and go, "Damn, that's a good looking wheel." But what can you do? If it don't work, it don't work, and it didn't. Um, Stan said the wheels have
What can
peaked.
you do?
I am hoping for accessories like wagons with extended batteries and spare tire. Other stuff, huh?
So yeah. So I feel like where we were, what was that? What? Probably like 2018,
Mm-hmm.
around that time, 2017. We've come a lot further, and they did exactly what we asked, because it was like, oh, these wheels are pretty good. We're like, average wheel was 35, maybe 40, and then they came out with the 45. The Sherman hit 50, and it was like, yeah, but I can't go on these long extended rides. Boom, we got the batteries, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then now people like me are like, oh, they weigh too much, but it's like everything we asked for, they were pumping them. And
Yeah.
sure enough, didn't think it was going to happen, but In Motion was able to create the P6, because what was the other wheel? It was that 100-pound wheel. It failed, but it was okay. It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm.
people were like, "Ah, I don't want a $4,000 wheel," but what was that?
Excuse me.
The V14?
V14. Well, a lot of people still loving that
Yeah,
one. That's the one that
I know,
that
but it took a lot. I'm like,
yeah. Um oh my god. Cooler Joe. Cooler Joe is killing the V14 right now. He's like that's his
yeah,
thing. Greenmaster Mike said he got the wheel for you, the Gold Extreme or the Falcon. Uh the Falcon Pro. Both are about 1800 from Begode,
yeah,
and he said I would go for the Extreme. I like the Extreme, and I know she'll like that too. Um, I don't know. You know me though. I like new stuff, new and shiny. So the Eon,
yeah.
the Eon or the Xeno would be probably be my choice. But Greenmaster Mike is rocking the Lynx S.
Mm.
Mr. Rexy is rocking the P6 and the OG Lynx. Um, Sensei Vegan is rocking the OG Lynx.
The Lynx was the one. I missed it.
Yep.
Remember, she had it for
Hmm.
like 2 days, and then
Yeah, you were gonna buy it. Yo, you snooze, you lose. She offload wheels quick. Yo,
yeah,
she put up
she's
a wheel and
she's like
she's
a
like,
used
you're
car
like, oh,
salesman.
I think I want to buy it. Okay, sold. Yo, she don't play.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
don't play. Stan has the V13. V13's a big old beast. Um,
That's the wheel, the
mhm.
V13.
It just has crappy
Yeah.
suspension. That's the only thing it has that V11 suspension. If it had better suspension, the V13 would be like just crazy. Um,
Of its time,
oh
that's
yeah,
how it works.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
Um, you said out of 5 wheels, all be gold. The Falcon was the most useful, but I'm ready for an upgrade. Yeah, it's time. Cooler Joe
Yeah.
kills the
I've got
V14 every time he rides it. Need to repair it with things he finds in the trash. Redneck MacGyver.
he's like
Yo.
he's like the Cubans, like when they didn't have any importing, and it's like they're just using whatever they can find to keep all those 1970 cars still running. That's
Yo,
Cooler Joe.
you are killing me, dude.
He's like, throw a trash
Yo,
can on it, I'll ride it. I'll
for
ride it.
real. He's like, let me get this out the trash.
Ultimately, I still think he's a great rider. Everyone thought he needed to be seated, and then he outdid himself and was like, "I can stand up." What do you mean?
Joe's a mad good rider. I did not know just how good Joe. Shouts out to Cooler Joe, Joe Greska. Joe
Yeah,
is phenomenal racer. Love Joe.
yeah.
He, like I said
I seen
last week,
him.
he races with reckless abandon.
Yeah, I seen him at Oak City a couple years ago, and I was like, "No shit, he can ride." And you were like, "Oh no, he sits," and I'm like, "No, he can ride." I'm like, "Awesome." Yeah,
Greenmaster
good
Mike said,
guy.
"I love Linda. She sold me my first in motion. She's awesomest."
Awesomest. Oh, I have another wheel. I have the oh, now it's in my head as the P6, but it's an S9, the basketball.
Oh, you got the basketball. I forgot what it's called. The real name is. It might be.
Right. Might be an S9. I have the basketball. It was cute. I used it for exactly what it was used for. I got on it, I'd ride it around, and then I bring it around little kids, and I rode it indoor on basketball courts while I was coaching, you know,
Mm-hmm.
trying to introduce it to kids. What's the top speed on that? Like 14 maybe?
Maybe. I was thinking
Maybe.
12, but maybe 14.
I think it might be 12. I knew it was a low number and just enough to like you can't do much more. Don't lean. Don't lean.
He
Yeah.
said Cooler Joe made a rim from melted soda cans. I doubt it worked, but he tried. Yo, Joe's like,
Aluminum.
yeah. He don't care. Aluminum. That's just
Wow.
nuts. Um,
Wow.
so um, I didn't attend any World Cup games. Stan was asking, anybody in the chat attend any World Cup games?
I didn't attend any, but Cabo Verde, we are the biggest champs out there, and we didn't
Oh
even
Lord.
place.
Oh wait, now you're a fan of theirs because they won. Come on, bandwagon. What's up?
Who? Me? I got roots, buddy. I got roots.
Um, so Stan says, what happened to Tarzan and Panda? No, they're still
Let's talk
around.
about that. Let's talk about
Tarzan,
that. Let's.
he moved away and started a family, and
Yep.
so he's a family man doing more family stuff. And Panda, he's still in
He showed
Boston.
up though. Right. So Tarzan, he showed up. I
Yeah, he was
think,
in.
assuming it was a 2-day event, and
Yeah,
he came the second day, and then he had a family emergency. I think he thought he could come in and place, you know,
yeah,
almost trying to do two things at once, take care of his
yeah,
family and race, and he came up short.
yeah. I felt
Ultimately,
bad. Yeah,
yeah,
he thought he could.
the
He thought he
family
could.
kind of
He was gonna place in a race when he didn't get any points from the previous races the day before. So there was no
right,
way that he could place. And I told him that, and then then he had to go. So I was like, well, that's too bad.
right.
Um,
And then
but
there's
now
Panda.
and yeah, Panda just I don't know. Panda does not like racing, and he definitely doesn't like off road. So
Yeah,
Panda,
he's an endurance guy.
so he does not expend any energy trying to come to the rally or races or stuff like that. He's just it's not his thing, so he doesn't organize things for people to come to these events. Or I would like to see Panda at the Wheel Life Rally. I really would, but he never comes. I always invite him. He doesn't come, and it's
Yeah,
because he doesn't care for racing. I keep telling him it's not about the racing. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the being around other wheel riders in the community, and the community knows you, so they want to see you. And he just
right.
he's like, nah. He goes on a group ride to the to the dam, or to the I don't know where he went last time. But
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he could host a group ride in the future out
yeah,
into Western Mass, because that
that's what
guy, he puts
I would like him to do.
miles on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like Panda to show up to the rally and do a group ride like on either Friday night or Saturday night. Do the ride like
yeah,
if you come on Friday, you could do the ride after we go to dinner, and you could host a ride and do like a bunch of miles, whatever. or on the night of the races, you could go and host a ride. And I mean, it would be nice. People would like to see you, and see you host a ride at the Wheel Life Rally. But he doesn't like the races, so he doesn't come. But still my boy. Still got mad love for Panda, and for Tarzan.
Yeah.
I don't see him. That's all. Um, Panda was the East Coast China plug. Yeah, he was. He was. And
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
I think you can still get stuff with him. I mean, he still works with them. But I mean, now they work with everybody. So that's the thing about Begode now. They'll sell to anybody and their mother. So they're selling direct to consumer now. So it is what
Mm.
it is. It's not so hard to buy, you know. But things change.
So I know we're both EUC, but also one
Oh,
wheel.
one wheel.
We got yeah.
Go ahead. Yep.
Talk about that. Yeah, well, because we got some new wheels coming in, right? What are
Hmm.
we doing now for competing?
Yeah. So last year we had Future Motion, and then we
Hmm.
separated and gave the people who were Vesk riders in the one wheel space. We gave them the opportunity to race and submit their numbers separately. But since Future Motion in the one wheel racing league, I guess there's been a lot of backlash and stuff, and people have dropped out, and something's going on in that community. So a lot of people are not messing with them anymore. So now I told people, you race whatever you want to race, and if you place, you place. If you don't, you don't. It's going to be timed. So whatever your time is your time. So if you want a better time, then maybe you want to get a Vesk board that goes faster. You know,
Right.
that's but there's just as many one wheel riders at the rally as there are EUC riders. We have a good group of both. Shouts out to Colin Chandler, who does a good job of organizing that for us. And Brian from One Stop Board Shop also is on the council with us. He's a lot busier these days with his new job, but he's on the council as well. He does a good job too. Oh, yeah. And so, Amp is in good reminder, Seth. Remember, guys, do me a favor. Go to USA FLT if you're on a one wheel to register, and go to USA EUC if you're on a EUC and you want to register for Real Life Rally or for multiple events. So USA, EUC, and FLT are the sanctioning bodies for racing now for all these different events that we're going to. And if you want to get points towards yourself for the year, you want to go ahead and join some of these races, register for them, and you'll have your own profile on USA, EUC, or FLT, and you'll get to see your
Yeah.
stats. We'll get to see your stats and share with your wins and losses. It's a great thing to do. I'm glad that Seth and Brady and the guys all got together and made this happen. Shouts out to Seth and Amped Electric Games. They're doing big things for us. Shouts out to you guys again. Definitely, definitely. I appreciate all you do, Seth, and all you're doing now. He's at Northwest Electric Fest. He's headed there if he's not there already, setting up and
Yes.
doing stuff there. Green Master Mike said, "Heck, that's why I go to the races because I'm able to share and have fun with people that are like-minded. Roger and Eli and others made me feel great. Exactly. That's why we do what we do. I don't fly out to California to race. I'm not racing, but I want to interview everybody. I want to talk to everybody. I want to commune with my fellow riders and have a good time. That's what we want to do. It's a huge deal.
And
Huge deal.
and the energy when you're there. Oh, oh,
How would you
it's
describe it?
unspeakable. I'm like, it's unspeakable. It's the vibe. I don't know what else to say.
The vibe is
It's
real.
like, yeah.
The vibe is real. You know, I don't know why, um, but I just got the only image of the last time you raced at Wheel Life Rally. Tell them what happened. Tell them what happened.
Oh, listen. So I have this like halo that's over my head that's like everyone else. has crashed. We used to call it everybody died, right? For whatever reason, everyone would like die, and never me because my risk factor is always in place. And what was it? I had a street tire. I had the EXN. Yeah, so I had the
I forget you even
EXN
had that wheel.
racing. I know, I did too. It was down here and I moved it the other day. And I was like, "Oh yeah." And you were like, "It has suspension." And I realized, no, it didn't. The EX had the suspension, but it wasn't as fast. I have the EXN.
Mm.
I don't have the high torque. I have the high speed,
Mm.
which was a great wheel for the second year at Amped. It was the wheel that competed, with all the turns. They rode the heck out of that wheel. Well, the West Coast.
Right.
Um, I had the guy. I forgot his name. He didn't come back last year, but he was on the S18. I hit a rock.
Okay.
He clipped me. That was one. And I got back up. We were coming down the rocks. You know how it was.
Hold on,
And
hold on,
then
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. He clipped you, or he clipped a rock, and then you clipped him. What happened?
I clipped a rock, and then I was in front of him.
Okay,
Because
so
that
you
wheel it didn't have the speed, but it just had like the consistency. I was in front of him.
so
I
you were in
clipped a
front of
rock
him.
about the size of a Idaho potato. Yeah,
You clipped a rock.
yeah.
He ran into the back of you, and what happened?
So then I get up,
No, no.
and
You
we're
got up.
going.
So you crashed. You skipping
Yeah,
over
but
it. No, no, no,
that
no,
wasn't
no,
the
no.
real
You try.
crash.
I know, but you try to skip over it. That's a crash. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
But it was like one of those crashes where you like let go of the wheel kind of. That wasn't like the one. So I get up, and now I'm hurt because I think I caught a bone bruise from the pedals because we had the CNC pedals,
Mm-hmm.
upgrade. And I just caught the wobbles trying to keep up, and I could hear the drone, and everyone was gone, and it was like a Barney Rubble tumble, and I
Cloud of
got up and I
dust.
look and yeah, and I look up and I just hear zzz, and I was like, just get up, just get up, just get up. And I just laid there, and then it was like, I think I heard you like, "Where's Showtime?" And
Yep,
on the
on the
other side, yeah. And then here I come crawling in, all hurt, beat from life,
dirty.
dusty.
I was
The
like,
only
what
thing
happened?
shining was my teeth.
I said, what happened? You don't fall. I thought you don't fall.
Yeah, I was never supposed to fall. That was the thing. I was never
Yeah,
supposed to fall.
that was the end of her
But
no fall career, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. Yeah,
yeah, don't put a street tire in off road. It's not, especially at the Wick, the infamous sand.
yeah. You better have an off road tire if you coming. Remember, was it year one or year two? Um, what's the crazy guy, the crazy kid that was in the streets? Um, uh, oh my god, I can't think of his
Listen,
name.
yeah.
The one
Oh,
that
I think that
raced
was year
that
one.
the one that raced U Stride in the streets. The whole controversy with U Stride.
New
Um,
York.
oh, what the hell is
New
his name?
York.
I know I'm getting old. I can't even remember his name.
No, he went a whole year without a wheel, and then he
He
came back for
raced,
the Monster Pro
but he
U
raced
Stride.
the Monster Pro. No, he raced on the Monster, I think, the OG Monster at the rally. And he
Yeah, he was on the
came.
OG.
He thought he was gonna place, cause he's crazy rider. But I'm like, but you ride in a Monster that doesn't have a dirt tire, no off road tire, and you're riding it in the dirt, in the woods, in the sand. I was like, yo, you are not gonna do well. He wasn't listening. He didn't do well. He never came back.
No, he didn't. Oh,
Never
the New
came back.
Yorker. They were not for the off road, but great kid. What was his name? He used to ride with no helmet until he didn't.
I can't think of his name. It'll come to me in a
Yeah,
bit. Oh man, Wheezy.
they were known for that.
Thank you, vegan.
Wheezy,
Thank you, Wheezy. Yes,
Wheezy.
yep,
Yes,
Wheezy.
yes. Great
Yo, that
kid.
dude riding with no helmet like
No,
crazy, and then he came to the rally and raced. But the rally, I mean, we've been doing this many years, and like it's funny when I think of all the things that have happened. Sensei Vegan and his freaking Tesla that he wouldn't let go. He's like that freaking thing is
Oh,
good, man. I was like, but not in this dirt. Like he's like, nah, it did
yeah.
good. And I remember I forgot the other wheel he had, but he went back and got the Tesla, and I was like,
RS.
the
Yeah.
RS,
The
yes,
RS.
it was the RS, and he said, nah, and he went and got the Tesla, and I was like, yo, Tesla is not made for dirt, but he was
Yeah.
trying. He was trying, yo. Yeah, Ruben, we got it. What's up, Ruben? Shouts out to my man Ruben. He said
So
Weezy.
so
Yeah.
I wanted you to bring up Ruben because I can remember Ruben, the guy with all the smiles, and he just
Hmm.
always showed up to everything.
Always.
And he was the greatest writer, but he always had the incidents right in the nail biting moments, right?
Hmm. Because
In the
he was
indoor rally,
yep, but he was also on the wrong wheels. Like he would
all the
be
time,
at on the
Ruben,
wrong wheel
always.
at the wrong wheel at the right event. I'm like, yo,
Right.
if he only had a different wheel, he would have did better.
Ruben, Ruben, we need you to ride the right wheels at the right time. Come on.
Then he rode the arrow, right?
That's what
I'm
I'm.
like
This
I'm like
is
how
what
you
is
racing
this?
on the arrow at Amped?
Fourth, fourth year, and then you're on the arrow. I'm like, oh, he's gonna do it this year, and then I go, why is he on the arrow? And you hear, "Zzz." I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
we
I
got
was like,
we got to figure that out.
as soon as I
We have
saw
to
it, I was
be
like,
his.
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I want to be his voice of reason because I believe in Ruben. I
Ruben's
believe in Ruben.
Ruben is an excellent writer. Excellent. Love the guy. He's amazing. He's a great teacher too.
Yeah.
That hand thing,
Yes.
put your hand on mine when I that yo, still dope. I still use it. It's a great teaching method,
Yes.
and that's the Ruben style right there. That's my man. He's a dope dude. He's Ruben. You are truly one of my favorite people, brother. Just so you know, yo, he's
Yes.
laughing. You are one of my favorite people because you are you're just like me with the positivity. Always positive, always smiling, always with a kind word for people. You're amazing, dude. And on top of all that, you show up. You show up. He
That's
came to my retirement party when I retired from the police department. He was the only wheel guy from the wheel community. And I said, I got all my different communities represented. Well, you from every community. You ain't just a wheel community, yo. You my everything. You do everything with me. So, but he showed up. I was like, damn, and he made me feel um
yeah.
like special. Like I felt special that my man came all the way from New York, Jersey, that whole side. He represented everybody for me. You know what I mean? And he showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
eyes lit up when I seen him. Every time I see Ruben, I'm always like, and there he is. Let's not forget because Ruben was the reason why I had my wheel at AMP this year, last year,
Uh huh.
because he did the utmost. He went to the island and brought it back, drove back on his break from New
Crazy,
York. Yes, that
crazy.
had to be the illest. Like
Do
you want to
yo
talk
do
about? Oh,
yeah. He's the yo. He
good
really is the
person.
illest. He really is the illest. Yo, you are
Yeah.
dope. So he said, cause I let Liam ride the extreme. That's why he did it, cause he had no choice, cause he let Liam. Again, father of the year, right
Right.
there. You know, um, and yeah, I don't really get to stay to the end anyway. So yeah, he didn't. I remember when you had to leave. I was like, now,
Yeah.
like they still racing, and you
Yeah.
had to go. I remember. Um,
Yeah.
he said it's all about
So
trust. Yeah, he's definitely a great dad. Yeah, yo, props, mad props out to the one and only Ruben. Let's go. He's the man. he's He's the man. So, all right, Ruben, if you didn't get if you didn't feel the accolades, I hope you did. Much love, brother. So, this year, I'm hoping everything goes well because I mean I know TEF1 is the same day as Real Life Rally, so I know that there's a lot of racers who like street racing better, or also, and they're already signed up to go to TEF1. So I get it. And I hate that every year it seems like even though I have my date and I put it up and post it, people still have events on the same day. And I really wish that wouldn't happen, but every year it's either somebody's hosting a giant group ride, Panda, or somebody's,
It was his birthday.
Boston Takeover or whatever. I'm like, can you not plan it on the same day? And then what kills me is that my event will already have the date out. Like I'm like, look, it's right there. All you had,
Mm,
but and I'm like, all right, since that was the thing, can you just change the date? Nope, we can't. All right. So Tef
yeah.
one's a huge deal. So go ahead. What were you gonna say?
But I said, but we have to rep the Northeast, right? And one, it's off road. It's the only terrain in the Northeast, right?
Yeah, nothing
People
like it.
come all the way from Canada. Canada. They come all the way from Canada.
Yeah.
Rep your people,
I
right?
would not. I will never forget that one of the Canadian guys legitimately
Yeah.
rode his motorcycle here from
Yeah.
Canada. He came from Canada on a motorcycle and he had his EUC strapped to the back passenger part of the seat. And he rides and he raced in a kilt. I'm like, "What? This dude got a skirt on. Like he's legitimately
That was
racing."
big. Yeah.
And then he crashed and ate shit and like I was like, "Ooh, oh, kilt up, kilt up."
Yeah. Shout out to Amp Electric Games for that edit.
Yeah, that was a dope edit. uh, Seth is always the man with the camera on time with the views. We love it. And then Brady with the dope edits. Great job, guys. Um, and you'll keep seeing more edits for the next couple weeks before we get to Wheel Life Rally. The AMP team will be here to organize the actual races. They're going to be handling the races this year, the timing and everything. And Seth is all over it. Brady's all over it. Joe will be here. I mean, so it's great that they're going to be here, and it's exciting. Exciting. I'm starting to get exciting already. Excited already. Um, so I don't know what you most excited about, show.
Honestly, I'm always excited because there's always somebody that thinks they're gonna win, and it's always somebody else. That's it.
What I can tell you, I have a feeling the Lynx S is going to be the wheel to beat at the rally this year. I think
Okay.
the Lynx
Okay.
S. If anybody has a King Song F18, it might be a good battle. I want to see
Oh,
the F18 and the Lynx battle. I think it'll be a good one.
okay.
But the Xeno, the Xeno might get in the mix too now because it'll do 50 and it's got the 20-inch off-road tire if you get it or the hybrid tire. So the Xeno could be a contender too. But I know the Lynx S is definitely going to be in the mix. There's so many people that have them, and
Okay.
they're happy with them. So we'll see what happens with the Lynx S and stuff this
So,
year.
yeah, I'll just be honest with you. I feel like the Real Life Rally, for those that do come out, I feel like it's the beginning of like the reunion for you, the EUC writers. We all get together. It's like vegan,
Yep.
Declan comes
Yep.
and Seth from Amp, and um, what's his name? He used to come out. He ended up being in New York by accident, and that's how he came the first year. And he was
Oh,
doing all those jumps.
Law,
Yeah,
Law,
Law. I'd love
Law.
to see Law again.
Shouts
Law,
out to
Law was a
Law.
big one.
He's been
Yeah,
he's he's
he's,
been
he's
he's been kind of under the radar lately, under the radar. But
he's
Law
probably
was it was
doing.
doing what? What you think he's up to?
Adulting. I think he's doing adulting,
Yes,
right?
that's exactly what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah,
Life just be lifing. You know what I mean? So anyway,
yeah,
that's it. We just want to update you guys and tell you, August 8th is coming soon. If you want to come in on the 7th and do a race camp, we're doing rally camp, so you guys can. We'll have both both riders will be there. Brady will be there for EUC, and Kyle will be there
yep,
for One Wheel. So if you guys want to, work on your off-road racing game, get some tips from racers, and some focus time. Working on your skills. We're gonna have rally camp. Will be the day before. So on Friday, you can come in. I said 4, but I'm gonna say 3 o'clock. You can come in at 3 o'clock on Friday if you want to come in for race camp. And the other thing is, so I had it set up for uh, Cash App and Venmo, but I'm gonna set something up online also because I know a lot of people want to pay online for their tickets and use a credit card online or whatever. So I'll set that up too the next day or two. So you guys make sure you register on USA EUC and FLT, and then you can buy your tickets and you can buy a ticket for the rally camp, ticket for camping if you're gonna
yeah.
camp out, and a ticket for the races on Saturday. So I look forward to seeing you all there, and of course a jersey. I didn't sell a lot of them, so I only got 10 jerseys with no numbers on them. I mean, with no names on them. So I got 10 jerseys with no names on them, and we can have the name put on afterwards if you want. I have a place that'll put it on for you. So hit me up if you want one. They're $70 for the jersey, and it's the one that I'm wearing. It's the short sleeve dope one. I wore it on a ride the other day, and I was like, damn, I like this jersey, like, because it feels so good on your skin and it's light. So when I was all
Yeah.
hot and sweaty, it like evaporated quick, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna wear this all the time under my gear." So if you want your jersey, let me know. So that's all I got. What you got, show?
Listen, I want stateside to show up and represent more than Canada because I feel
Mm-mm.
like last year Canada's just been taking it, and I'm tired. I love y'all, but I'm tired of them showing up and just snatching everything. And I just want rep your people. Come on out.
Yeah. Shouts
We
out to
miss
Canada.
y'all.
Shouts out to Canada.
Yeah,
Hughes, excellent racer. That dude's fast as hell. Him and Joe were battling.
Joe, and who's the other kid? The kid that
I
we're
couldn't
bad
think
with
of his
names
name.
this time.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name either. But also the one wheel side, the husband and wife team from Canada. Listen, I just think that there's so much Canadian talent, um, that and they show up for the Wheel Life Rally. It's a 6 hour drive. They show up in teams and they just come here to
Yeah.
have fun and they get busy. So I think you guys need to, you know, come and ready to win. Joe will be there, so Joe will be ready to battle again, I'm sure. Um,
Oh, Joe's ready.
oh yeah. So we'll see how it goes and see what people say and what people do. So, um, but yeah, but that's it. What wheel right now? If you had all the money and all the access, show what wheel would you get right now? The the Eon. So the last question in the chat, that's for all of you. If you had all the money, all the access, and the ability to get whatever you want, what wheel would you get right now? Everybody in the chat. There's only a few people in the chat right now, but go ahead and tell me what wheel would you get if you had all the money, all the access, and the availability. What wheel would you get? Um, Green
I want to
Master Mike
know
said,
because
"Go ahead."
no, I'm like I really want to know because it's funny because I've been on all week looking at all the different specs, and like I said, I was like, it's not the best and the biggest. It's just what fits me the most. So I want to know what's on people's mind.
Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I want the P6.
You
Te-
guys all want the P6. That
test
wheel is
riding it,
huge.
and stuff. I want the P6. But I also, I and I can't lie. I also want the Oryx.
I can see that.
You know,
The works is you. Yeah.
yo,
Works
I
is
enjoy
definitely
I
you.
enjoy demoing both of those wheels. They're both dope wheels. Um, Keeping my P6 and Let's Be Gold gets their modes and gear. So Rogers saying the P6 for him. Green Master Mike said Shelly. Yo, you ain't getting a Shelly. They not that wheel's not coming over here. That's but you're right. I said if you could have any wheel and you had all the access, all the
Anyway.
money. So that was a good answer,
Yeah.
Mike. Yeah, that's a good answer. Uh, Mr. Rexy said Lynx S or the Xeno. Okay. So if you could only get one of those, which would it be?
Yeah. The Lynx was a good wheel. That was the one I missed out on. I will
Yeah.
be honest. As opposed to the master, I know I'm stuck in that. The Lynx was the one, and
Hmm.
I missed my window. That
Yeah.
was just it.
Well, the thing is, well, you missed your window to buy it from her, but now the Lynx S is like everything because the upgrades they
Yeah.
made, everyone's talking about them. So, you know, yeah. And Sensei said Lynx S or F18. Um, and Mr. Rexy, I told him to choose one. He said the Lynx S. Yeah, I understand, dude. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
the SV210 is something too. Who's making that one, Raj? Comrade. So the Russian wheel is that huge big ass thing that I saw a while ago. Um, 74-pound spring and send it. Yeah, no, that's the Lynx S is dope, bro. I understand it. The Lynx S, I felt like it was too small because I had the Sherman L. And
Right.
Roger said he loves his Lynx S. I had the Sherman L, and I was like, the Sherman L is bigger than the Lynx, so I don't want the Lynx. I want the Sherman. But I didn't I wasn't thinking, that's more of the off road wheel. If you want to do the off road, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so the Lynx S, I want to ride it. That's for sure.
I
Um,
love my Link SS.
yeah. The SV210, that's crazy. The Russians coming out with a wheel. I guess I got to look up videos on that. Yeah,
Yeah, for
vegan.
sure.
Vegan has the links, but he wants the links S. I understand, yo, and I know you got to be like, what the hell? Because you just got your links not that long ago, right? So I know you're like, damn. I feel you, bro. I feel you. It sucks when you get something and then the new shiny comes out and you're like, damn it. Bless you.
Right.
So
Thank you.
yeah, but
That-
Showtime is gonna be excited over the next couple of days. She's gonna get to ride this Eon, and she's gonna be like, "Oh shit, I gotta have it." Telling you,
I
you
know
gonna
that's right.
you gonna be like, "Oh shit, I gotta have it." Oh, I gotta reach out
I'll
to
wait.
Rob. Rob, I love this wheel, bro. Unless you're gonna send me the Xeno, I might want to keep it. What's up? Yo, I'm gonna be in trouble, but whatever. My wife already said you every wheel that you demo, you got all these wheels. They were all demos. No, they weren't. I said no, they weren't. I bought all my wheels not as a demo. The demos went back or went moved on to somebody else. But my ET
Yeah.
Max, my Sherman L, these are all wheels that I bought. There were none of them were demos. My X-Way was mine. My X-Way has my nameplate with Cobra on it and everything. I said, yeah, no. These were special wheels just for me. But I do have the little ones to teach people to ride, and now I feel like I don't really need them. I mean, but I do have the little two-wheel one, the E20, and then I
Yeah.
also have the A2. I really like the A2. I like the size, but no suspension. Yeah,
Yeah, I felt like it served its purpose for its time. It was a bigger little wheel, which would suffice for you.
yeah, yeah. Roger said no frills, just carbon fiber and batteries. The Lynx
Yeah.
S suspension. Is that what he's saying? That's what the SV wheel is. Yeah, all right. Um, And Vegan said he's had his almost 2 years already. Oh, okay. I thought you kind of just got it.
No, that was his good wheel, like his first
Yeah,
like big upgrade.
yeah. I want Vince Ramirez custom way. Uh, I'm assuming he means custom wheel. Vince made a custom wheel. That's not the one that Greenmaster Mike is talking about, the Shelly, where they took a Sherman and put a Lynx S motor in it, I think.
X-Way.
Oh, custom X way. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
I in the woods, I did feel miss my X way. When I was in there with the Eon, I was like, yeah, the
Yeah.
X way is like a goat. It doesn't stop. You can't. It climbs those hills like let's go. And the Eon, I was like, okay, it's zippy, but big guy in the woods leaning on it. I'm like, all right, it needs a little bit more. I can't quite push it as hard as I can that X way.
X-Way.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I can
the
see
X way
that.
is nuts. That wheel off road is nuts. It's next level, next level. So, but yeah, Vince made a huge X way, 3.5 tire and super long travel suspension.
Mm.
Oh, okay, okay. That sounds amazing because the wheel already is dope. So if he did all those upgrades, I would have to try that. I would love to try that. So, all right, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Unless you guys have any more questions in the chat, let us know real quick. Other than that, um, Showtime and I are just super excited about the Wheel Life Rally coming up. We hope that you guys can all make it. The ones that can, I just love the event. Can't say any more about it. The first night we're gonna have rally camp, so you guys can work on your racing. Then then Friday night we're gonna go to the Rail Trail Ale House and eat. We're gonna do a night ride to the Rail Trail Ale House, which has amazing food, and eat there. They let us line our wheels up outside, and then we can eat there. Um, and then we're gonna come back the next day, race all day, and then that night we'll have another night ride, either to go eat to the same place or to the ice cream place up the street. There's another ice cream shop that's really dope. That's really nice. We all
Yeah.
went to last time, so we'll do that as well. And then you guys can stay overnight till Sunday, and then everybody will go home Sunday morning. So, I mean, it's gonna be a great time. Um, so I look forward to seeing everybody in the parking lot. I love the races, but I just look forward to seeing everybody in the parking lot. The big reunion. I'm happy with the big
Yeah.
reunion every year. So, oh, don't forget we're also part of the Beast of the East. All of the races up the East Coast, including the Canada race that we were supposed to go to last weekend. The Beast of the East. If you won that one, you get a ticket to Real Life Rally, and if you win that, then you get another ticket. I forgot the next event. There's one more, I think, or we might be the last.
Yep.
No, I think there's one more. But then, if you win and get the most points, you will be crowned the Beast of the East. So there's a lot of connections going on at the Real Life Rally this year. So I would hope you can make it. If you can, great. We love to see you. We are excited to see all of you that are planning to come. But until then, hit us up if you got any questions, and check us out. We'll be continually posting from now until the rally starts. And that's all we got for you. I'm cool. You got anything left? Show?
Guys, come on out to the Real Life Rally. Canada keeps showing us up. I'm just saying. They showing us love. We need y'all to come through. Stateside. Let's get it.
That's right. We're going to take it this year. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. Till next time, it's your man Black Cobra and Showtime. And we out. you,
Peace.
you are so crazy.
Yeah.